Hello all, this is Brady Keith here for Module 7, the Human Resource Frame. Um, Today I'm going to talk about kind of Bowman and Dill's Human Resource Frame and kind of the nuts and bolts and how that works. Some quick notes, some things I found interesting about the video. They compared the business frame to more of a machine-like structure and the organization to more of a family-like structure. So, in other words, a school would be more like a family-like structure. The organization school cares about individual needs, skills, attitudes, and teamwork more than profit or individual agenda. And I think that's the main thing we'll get to talking about here is that the organization slash school cares more about how students grow and how we mold them into functioning adults rather than pushing any sort of individual agenda as a district or anything like that. The goal is to align the organization's needs and humans' needs together. And when that works out, um, it seems like everything runs pretty smoothly. And when one piece is sort of off or shifted a little bit, it can really cause a lot of problems for everybody. Ideally, the school will always be more of a democracy than a bureaucracy, meaning that um, there obviously is a hierarchy and there is a order of command or whatever, but I think everybody needs a say. Teachers need to feel heard. Paras need to feel heard. Everybody needs to feel heard. Definitely, students obviously need to feel heard in order for everything to run smoothly. And so the leader, when whether the your idea of leadership, is more focused on teachers or principals or whatever. In any case, I think those leaders need to be more of servants and catalysts rather than obviously in it for themselves. And so they serve others and they get things going. And the organization slash school exists to serve human needs and not any other way. My hierarchy that I put together, I put the students at the top because I think, we're always, or any healthy school district is going to do whatever they need to do in order to, make students succeed and for the students' benefit. I just think they need to be our highest priority at all times. Um, so if we have to work a little bit harder to help them out, then that's kind of our job because individual needs, are such an important focus for an organization like school. And I put principal and teachers are kind of on the same plane. And I don't know, maybe a lot of people would disagree with me about that, and that's okay. But I think that just teachers and principals got to be working hand to hand together and got to be listening to each other. And obviously, and that their job description is a little bit different, but I just think it's important for that relationship to work out between principals and teachers. And if you'll notice, I put like the community underneath the principal and the parents underneath the teachers. And I don't know if this works out, but kind of in my mind, in a perfect world, the principal kind of is in more of a line of communication with the community, and teachers are in more of a line of communication with parents, because it's teachers that have um, the most time spent with their kids, and so I think teachers and parents need to be communicating all the time in order for the students to be served as efficiently as possible. Um, and then I put pairs underneath, kind of on the fourth level there, just because I see pairs are kind of a resource for everybody in that they help with discipline and they help with one-on-one. Um, they help one-on-one with students who need a little more assistance, and then other than that, you kind of have your workhorses, and I really don't mean that in any sort of derogatory sense, but like the office staff, the cooks, custodians, personnel. I mean, they're what make everything work, and I put them on the bottom because they kind of support everything. If you don't have that piece, then obviously everything falls apart, and so they're kind of the glue, I guess. That's just kind of how all that works in my mind. Hope you guys have a good summer. So thanks.